What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cast Cooking. Today we're going to be doing chuck roast smoked on the offset smoker. I'm going to be using lump charcoal, hickory, and apple chunks, and we're going to smoke this, get a good nice crust, good bark going, and then we're going to probably wrap it or put it in a pan with beef broth and braise it until we get an internal temperature of around 200 degrees. One of them we're going to use Cosmos Q cow cover to rub the entire thing. The other one we're going to use kosher salt, ground black peppercorn, garlic powder, Cajun seasonings, and a little bit of cayenne pepper just for that little kick. So yeah, I'm going to get these out of the packaging, get them wrapped or rubbed up, and we're going to get them on the smoker. Stick around. Alright, well, let's get these suckers rubbed up, huh? Uh-oh, a little chunker there, that's alright. I would say this is choice. This looks pretty good. Got some decent marbling in here. Decent marbling. Looks alright. So we're gonna go ahead and rub them up. Again, Cosmos Q cow cover on this guy. Let's keep a clean hand in a dirty hand. Press that in there. The sides. I'm not using a binder. If you want to use mustard or Worcestershire sauce for a binder, you can go right ahead and do so. I am not using a binder. It's all preference, really. You do whatever you want. It's your chuck roast, right? This stuff smells amazing. I've never used this before, but I have used his Dirty Bird, and that stuff's really good. So I went ahead and bought his cow cover. It smells amazing, man. It looks good too. A nice orange golden color. Alright. Got that one done. Take our little homemade mix here. That on there. Smells good too, man. Sides here, get under there. Alright, now that they're all rubbed up, I'm just going to pop them back in the fridge, let them sweat out for like 20-30 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to get the offset going. We're going to get that up to temp. I'd say we're going to cook around 300 because I got some chicken wings I'm doing also. I'm going to put the chicken wings closer to the firebox. We'll keep the chamber around 300 so these can smoke somewhat slowly while the chicken wings are cooking. Chicken wings obviously will cook slower than they should since it's at 300, but I think that'll be an appropriate temperature so they can both hang out in there together. Alright, we'll get the smoker going, get these in the fridge, let them sweat out, and we'll be back. Alright, we are reading about 330 degrees, so I'm going to get the chuck roast on here. I'm going to set them on the left side because I got some chicken wings that I'm putting over here, so we'll get them on here. I'll stick a probe in one of them just to monitor the internal temperature. Looking for 200, 201, maybe 202. And then we're going to bring it inside, wrap it in foil, and let it rest. And then we'll pull it apart. Alright, wanted to show you what I got them on here. Got them on the left side there. Looking really good. Sweat out, let the rub soak in. Pull them out of the fridge, put them in there. They're going to take a lot longer than these wings, but that is quite alright. So we got the temperature of the cooker at 300, and we're just going to let them go. Alright, we're about 2.5 hours in these chuck roasts here. They're looking really good. Got some nice color going on, nice bark developing. Nowhere near done yet, but they're looking pretty good. I'm going to scoot them over probably to the middle so they can just cook a little better. Threw a mesquite log on there. It's caught pretty good. And I think maybe when we reach 160, I'll wrap them, or I'll put them in a foil pan. Not that one, a different one. And then I'll put some beef broth in there, cover it with foil, put them back on so they can braise, and kind of just finish cooking, bring it up to 200 degrees that way. We'll check on them here in a little bit. Alright, so these are looking pretty good. Oh yeah, beautiful color to them. Starting to get the juices pulled up on top there. I am going to pull these, put them in a foil pan, and put some beef broth in there, cover it with foil, and then put them back on so they can finish the internal temp by braising. So let's get them off there. Alright, so I like the way these look. Got our foil pan here. Get that probe out. Put these suckers in the foil pan. I have already added 3 cans of beef broth. You know, you don't want to submerge them, but you know, you want enough in there to help them cook. I'd say about a ½ inch in the pan would be good. So we're going to add one more. Alright, that actually looks perfect. So, got them in there, gonna cover it with foil, close the lid, just let them cook. I'm gonna take my quick read thermometer, my thermopro pen, and we'll check for tenderness the closer they get to 200 degrees. You know, if it goes over 200 a little bit, that's fine. We're really checking for tenderness to determine when they're done. So, let's get some foil on here and continue cooking. Alright, so we got them off the smoker, brought them inside. Nice and tender. Internal is 208 there, a little high. 198 there. 200. Oh, that's real tender. These are done, so I'm gonna let them sit and cool down, and then we're gonna slice into them. All right, let's slice into this. This is our homemade mix rub. This is the Cosmos Q cow cover. Let's see if I can just cut this part off right here. A nice little smoke ring in there. It looks good. It's juicy. It smells amazing. Very tender. Let's check out this guy. I'll cut this end off here. That looks good. Look, this piece got my name written all over it. Super tender, super juicy. Really good smoke ring. That's fantastic. So again, we cooked it like 300 degrees. I used hickory wood and apple wood. And I think when these were about at 160 internal, we put them in the pan with beef broth, covered them in foil, and just let them braise for the remainder until they got up to 200 degrees internal. Then I let them rest for 20-30 minutes and cut into them. You can see it's kind of still steaming, still hot. Real good. So that just goes to show that chuck roast could be a very flavorful piece of meat. It's the poor man's brisket, and for good reason. It's honestly, I think this tastes better than the last brisket I did. Very, very happy with the way this turned out. It's delicious. Try Cosmo's Q cow cover. That stuff is phenomenal. Go over to his website. He's got a YouTube channel also. Great stuff. He'll show you how to do almost anything on the grill. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe. Catch you next time.